And the 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. There's one. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the one. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Rizzo becomes out number 2 this inning. And he pops him up back behind second base. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And he got him. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 0-1, here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in now, Doug Lefebvre. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck high fastball that time. Pitch on the way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And just a masterful job of pitching here. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Standing in, Ian Happ. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit to third. Bregman gloves it. throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Blake Rutherford. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. He reached on a single in his first try. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's one gone in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Bryce Harper comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Inciarte is there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 6.
Riding in once again, George Springer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Now batting, Yoan Moncada. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? Nope. If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Fly ball out to right field. Harper is there, 1 away. Stepping into the box, number 7. He stands in for the first time in this one. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. He singled his last time up. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Votto is there for it. And that retires the side. Digging in, Alex Bregman. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Alex Bregman.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance. Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Walker.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. At the plate, Didi Gregorius comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Brantley.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Set to deal on 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. That's why he's having such great success.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third
baseman Mike Moustakas now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Votto. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Gary
in there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The batter, number 1.
Now the pitch.
Hitter,
Doug LeFave stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware. Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore. Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Blake Rutherford is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
First baseman number
in is Joey Votto now. A hit in 2 tries so far. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the. Digging in, Jay Bruce. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Hitter, Shea.
Too high, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something, but this offense has to get going.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and he just fouls this one away. The 0-1 delivery. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Very weakly on the ground. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no problems over there for Votto. Here's Bryce Harper now. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you get the strike. That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. Here's George Springer. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Here it comes on 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Number 7 gathers. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Happ is over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now
ready for another chance. Number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game. Here's Neil Walker. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Second baseman, Neil
Walker. Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. You got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and you swing the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
How about it? Shortstop, Didi
Gregorius. Swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Number 7 recovers, but the throw is not in time. Gregorius reaches on the strikeout. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Gary Sanchez is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Nunez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the 1st strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Baseman number 44.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Moving under it, Rutherford. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he's been great in this one. And he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame. Ready once again, Blake Rutherford. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Number 21. Joey
into the windup
Votto.
And the pitch. Joey Votto stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Number 7 finds it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. So striding forward now, Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Bruce.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rutherford going back on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
Standing in, Ian Happ. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Eduardo Nunez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. On its way is pitch number 75. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Lays off. 2-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back to it, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. George Springer becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Alex Bregman stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Number 14.
Here's
Second
Neil
baseman.
Walker. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte's there, and that's the 3rd out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The pitch. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The 0-2 delivery. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Little flare out to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Number 7.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 7. 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Ender Inciarte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Now pitching
Dylan
for New York.
Betances takes
Number
the ball now in
68.
inning number 9,
Dylan
looking to close the door. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay.